Okay, here we go. Question 6. We've got a chart there, or a table of values. We're supposed to write an expression that relates the input to the output. So that means we've got to figure out what's inside the machine. And then write our rule or expression. Well, we can do the rule and the expression. It just says expression. Okay, take a look at your input numbers. Are they in order? Well, 24, 22, 20. So they're going down by 2. Look at the output. The output says, well, it starts at 10 and then goes 9, 8. They're going down by 1. Alright, so based on previous experience, we have to try and think, well, usually if it's going up by 1s or going up by 2s, that means the first operation will be a multiply. In this case, it could very well be a divide. So, could be a subtract, could be a divide. I'm just going to go with the divide first. Actually, I don't know the answer to this question. I got to figure it out just like you. 24 is the first input, 10 is the first output. I'm going to divide by 2. I always start small with my dividing numbers. I don't start by dividing by 10 or 20, something like that. I start small. Let's try 2. 24 divided by 2 is 12. And then subtract 2 would give me 10. Let's double check it with the second input, 22. 22 divided by 2 is 11. And 11 minus 2 is 9. So I figured it out right away, just using a little bit of logic and previous experience. Now it says we have to write an expression. Well, when you write the expression, look at the operations in the machine. So the first operation is divide by 2. And you also have to realize, what am I dividing? Well, it's the input numbers. So to write that down, if I say it as a sentence, it's divide the input by 2. And then subtract 2. That's my rule. Now I'm going to write it down as a mathematical expression, because that's what they're asking, write an expression. So if I am dividing the input by 2, to write it down in the mathematical way, you've got to put the input first. So I'm going to use capital I for input, I divided by 2, and then subtract 2. And here is my expression to represent the machine and the table of values.